Hey, it's the old man here, and the sun's coming out. I'm out here under the arbor. That's my hangout in the summertime. Planted this probably 30 years ago. Good things take time. So I got a request from Kurt to do a story on soda pop. Sure, I got my hoarding issues have paid off. I'm a hard guy to throw things away. I got barns full of stuff, and I'm glad that I can bring these out and talk about the history of soda pop. When I was a kid, and did I show you the whole thing? Here we got a couple beer cans, Twang. Look at that guy. He's trucking, and a couple hemp pops. Yeah, when I was a kid, all pop came in glass bottles that were returnable. Recyclable wasn't even a word yet. You returned them. And as kids, it was easy to go walk around the neighborhood, get some pop bottles, go to the store and get 50 cents maybe. And at that time, you could buy a candy bar for a dime, so you could get a bag of goodies for 50 cents. I think the last time I looked, there were candy bars $1.25 or something. Yeah, times have changed. So, yeah, let's take a look here. Acme beer. Now, I think that's what the Roadrunner and the Wile E. Coyote drank after filming a show. In Heidelberg, this guy looks like he's having a good time. He's probably like about 5 minutes away from getting the spins, maybe. And we got Pepsi, Hires, a can of Whoop-Ass, Mission Orange Drink, dextrose enriched, makes thirst a pleasure. They had all kinds of slogans. Dark Dog, I just threw this in here because this thing's probably 15, 20 years old. Let's see if we can get it here. Energy, Unleash Yourself, Dark Dog, Guarana and Vitamin Energy Drink, served chilled. Dark Dog Energy Drink is a European premium beverage designed to stimulate the body and mind with energy and vitamins. Dark Dog is formulated to help you unleash yourself, in large letters, during times of fatigue and when energy is needed most. Dark Dog's Energy Boost has been tried and tested by professionals, students, athletes worldwide. Produced and imported from Austria. Interesting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can of Whoop-Ass took a walk. 7-Up. That was, yeah, Coke, Pepsi, 7-Up, and Shasta. It has to be Shasta. That was a cheap pop, 10 for $1, I think, in the day. Twang, I've never heard of that, but I found the can and thought it was cool. Orange Crush. This one could have been from the... Can you see that? Yeah, it's kind of dark all of a sudden. Yeah, I don't know when that was made. And then we got hemp and citrus. See if I can see the new with hemp, and it's called hemp, for a spiritual lift. You know, I never considered hemp to be spiritual. Maybe some people do. Boy, the wind's picking up. Steady. And then this one, Smoked Out Citrus, produced and bottled by Greenpeace, Piece. And this was, whoa, too bad that light wouldn't have stayed warm or up like that. when pot wasn't legal other than medical. And these guys probably just made this in their basement somewhere because there's no barcode or nothing, no real explanation other than it's in compliance with RCW 69.51A. Did I read what this said here? Oh yeah. Hemp soda with added caffeine and hemp essence. Whatever the heck that is. Not recommended for children or persons sensitive to caffeine. Yeah, I got this probably 20 years ago. And I had it sitting out in the shop and came out one day and someone had opened it up. I think my son did it, and that's the way it goes, no big deal. And he said there was no effect at all. And then somebody got busy and made it into a multi-purpose tool. Seemed appropriate. Yeah, in the history of opening pop. Did I show you this? This bottle of Coca-Cola came from the bottom of Pearl Harbor, believe it or not. And I won't even say how I got it. I don't want anybody getting in trouble. But yeah, it was common to litter too back in the old days. You didn't, yeah, people were lazy. They just throw shit out the window and things out the window and leave it at that. I remember my dad threw beer bottles out the window while he was driving, and I asked him about it. He goes, "No, it's okay. Mice live in them. They love it." And as a little tiny kid, I thought, well, that is good. They can just bring in some, you know, an old piece of a shirt or something in a beer bottle, and they got a home. They're all set up. So, wait a second. I got to pick up that can of whoop ass. Hold on. Oh yeah. Now let's see here. Big old can of whoop-ass energy drink. Revitalizes attitude and restores faith in mankind. Wouldn't it be nice if it was just that easy? Got USA. I don't know who this guy is. And let's see. I got to get my cheaters for this one. The last thing. Yeah, anyway, I'll read it to you. The last thing the world needs is another energy drink. So here's one more. Have you ever heard the expression, good things come in small packages? Yeah, well, so did we. But we prefer bigger is better. We took a can of whoop-ass and super jumbo-sized it. So chug it down and get going. Life's too short to read the can all day. Made by Jones Soda Company. Not recommended for people who don't drink it. You know who you are. Interesting. Yeah, Jones Soda. That's a local Seattle bottle or pop maker, and it's in glass bottles. All of their bottles have pictures that people have sent in, just photographs. And I had a chance once to get a whole mess of them. A teenager had saved a bunch of them, and I think they ended up getting thrown out. But they were all cool. Just photographs people had sent in, and that's what they did. In fact, it's still that way. I was at the store the other day. I was looking at some Jones soda. There's only 3 choices. And the same deal. They had, yeah, just photographs on the label. Good pop, I guess. The history of opening cans. Well, you know about the bottles. You had a church key to open that up. But this is how they did it. It's the can opener. This one, they just punched a little hole in there. Didn't want to waste any effort like they did on this one. They opened it up both sides. These are steel cans. And this Hires is a steel can with an aluminum top. And it went from that can opener thing to the pop top. Just like Jimmy Buffett said. Stepped on a pop top, cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. And those pop tops were razor sharp. And nobody, littering, like I said, was just common. I'm glad that's one progressive thing that's got better. People aren't so apt to throw it down. So here all these pop tops are down at the beach. You're running around barefoot, and ouch, cut them. As I could say, it was sharp. So now they're thinking, we got to rethink this plan. So they went to this. Push first, and then you say what that says. I can't even pronounce it. Presses the board. I don't even know where this one's made. Where does it say here? Toronto. Maybe it's French. Yeah. Anyway, so it went to that, and now somebody invented this, and that person is probably a millionaire. You do it, and everything's self-contained. There's no pop top to leave on the beach and get injured by. So, yeah, things have changed. Somebody asked me to do a story on my YouTube channel. There's like an introduction, and I wrote something like 40 years without booze, once liberal, but now not so much kind of guy. And he asked me to explain how that change happened, and I will do that. It'll be another story coming up. So you guys take care, and next time you buy a pop, you'll think, hey, the old man told me the whole history of all that stuff. So you take care and enjoy the summer. Bye.